Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They start to drive it out, and they'll get it up to 35 at the 44. The handoff, now Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Here we go. Here we go.
Position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
Go. Smash.
Turnover, it's Tua. Buying time to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
First throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around, and oftentimes the quarterback is the leader.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Great job.
Darrington Evans, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates was in the median league. The opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Down.
The Dallas offense here
Quick,
set to
yellow.
begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how
Drill,
they manage the
52.
rest of this one?
I think it
Ultra.
does a little
Go
bit,
ultra.
but not by too much, because you're going to get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think about the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. The Cowboys at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning.
On the ready.
Feeling good. They got the whole crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
52 blaster. Hey, close to you. Ready?
Setting the throw on first down is Tua. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On the double.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Ready?
Down Tua. Wilson's got it complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Strike it. Strike it. Ready.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
set, ready.
The incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Steal, check, steal. Blaster, stick. Go pink. Hey, red. Go red. Check you. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Ready.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby. Ready, ready.
Looking to pass to him. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Here's Jones. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Done by Nate Hobbs. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Ready, ready.
2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Hut, hut.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on
Here we go, set.
that they can get to the end of the line
Check,
and have
man.
a chance to turn it upfield as he
Go on,
did.
Ray.
That means they controlled the
Green
blocking
Jack.
and took care of the defensive end of the outside line to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, still getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Let's go.
2nd and 9.
Striker, 3-3.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Come on,
So
set.
7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Set.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, it's a good day.
Garabay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last drive. Here's Fields again. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Fields now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Steps away. And he'll be out right at the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Evidently, he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he's going to force a throw that time. When nothing really happened, kept it and ended up running for the 1st down himself.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play action. Fields. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
First down, Fields. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it in the double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. And that's the ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield. Have some fun, baby.
With 40 now on second down. Fields had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to come out of the process.
He gets it to Jones over the middle, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might not take opportunities to go back and win that. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
To throw his Fields. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot, you just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he's getting lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether he keep playing it and let him work through it, or he's taking it back.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You gotta give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some
Here we go.
shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Yellow, go! Mega!
Play action, Tagovailoa. They lose his target, it's Schultz. They get 7 out of that, so
On the set.
with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, check Mega! Ready?
Play action, now it's Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it up.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is nobody else. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
First hit will start to go. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Right fake now, Fields to throw. This one put downfield by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down, it's Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Going on 2nd and long. Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's to the 37-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw an interception,
Check strike.
I'm wondering if it's that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play. Good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it out of the line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Snap,
And
snap.
now with still more than a minute to go in the game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Down.
One play has him up past the 40 already.
Ultra.
First
Go
and 10.
ultra. Hey, cross you. Ready.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down across the 50, the 45 in enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be.
Green.
Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really
Blue
good
is bright.
connection.
Eagle blue. Cut, cut.
First down, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
Well, that's some hot water now after that sack.
Cheetah, cheetah.
Second and 21.
Ready.
Attack this point on the jet sweep. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they can play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Final shot before the break. Fields. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Set, ready.
Gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Hey, hey, blue. Cut.
Here's Tua. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not
Ready.
where we're doing 4-minute offense
Shot,
yet.
17.
You got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into
Here we go,
a huge
back.
play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, go Fury. Set.
Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Come on, set.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
They seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating him to the point of attack, beating him to the punch.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Darrington Evans, his second touchdown Bears are back within a score. Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard goes in and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Fight,
Still enjoying the lead in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer
38.
here on this
Red
drive.
cycle. 6. Mega. Ready?
2 now on first down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing substitute. Bring in the guy who's game for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up with the claws out and hopefully they can block it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Again on second down. Fields. They go with a shovel pass, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Here we go.
Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Three's all around. Option right, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. He's not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes having the hat trick against them.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Fields. And that is caught. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
Santos on the tackle on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. To a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Little check.
To begin the drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began.
Ready?
And what that means is for all these guys,
Here we go.
since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there.
43 rail.
Go-to plays.
Strike.
Make sure you get your
Strike.
offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Blue, go!
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Going on second and 14. Tua. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes it's that's what it is right now. He's just locked in a play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Boy, 184 yards rushing for pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained. Whenever we talk about the best safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose runners.
Down hard there. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, wanting to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. This might be a big play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty.
Let's go down!
3 yards.
Here's Fields. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Down!
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline. They have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their mind they're thinking it all about getting the field goal, get into the end zone, and then try to get the ball back again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Field black. Go pink. Black shot. Ready.
Down to him. And it is caught in the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Charles Waddle with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a
ready and break.
Here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched.
Hut, hut.
Swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. Now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Flipping in attack mode. Trying to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you try to protect the lead?
My answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darrington Evans, 74 yards. And the Bears use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
Okay, go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Setting up on 1st down is Tua, escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance.
Ready.
It wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to throw it in 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready, ready.
Offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check match. Ultra, ultra. Hey, Trent. Fight. White. Bang.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go, set. Go red. Smash, red. Mega. Light blue. Flasher, 6. Set.
Got a man, it's Waddle complete.
Let's go.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first here as they manage to convert. And that'll keep them on the line. Tua going to throw. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Come on, set.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, check mega. Green jack. Blue striker. Beetle blue. Yellow, go. Ready?
Pass. Tua. He's got a man complete. And he goes
Ready.
before getting this inside the 25.
22 needle.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Striker. Jack striker. Red cycle. Slice, 97. Ready?
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Hey, green. Set, huh?
Setting up shop to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let's go right there. I got you. Man, I got you. Let's have some fun.
Garabay's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Set, ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Ready up!
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Fields to throw under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be
Here we
the
go.
final drive.
Ready.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. And every single someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to him. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, touched on him before he could get much out of it.
Yellow, blue. 6, mega. Ready.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard.
Ready. Clock, 10.
Come to the line, needing
Hut.
and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And yes, he's hit those yards. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Garibay on for the extra point. And we are tied in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end. Touchback. minutes drive the Bears offense. It's obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Into the hands of Becker, and he's going to get out of bounds. That stops the clock, and they pick up a good chunk of yardage as well. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go!
What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On the double!
Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Downfield. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. They're trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draws, screens, something that can be used against them.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Here we go!
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. To return for the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Set, ready.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
10 cycles.
And everyone knows
Hey, Blue.
Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession,
Yellow.
ball game over.
And as
Black Ultra.
all teams plan for a game, that offensive coordinator play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Ready.
Complete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Steel, black.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ready up.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Drill, 52. Smash, smash. Black shot.
Nickel.
Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
Here we go, set.
He will have a Cowboys first down.
52 blaster.
Get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Let's go.
Going to pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Blue and black. Drill green. Ready?
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for
Ready? Strikers, 3, fight, white. Blue, go. Smash, red. Ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
Come on,
So the
set.
yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Go pink. Light blue. Ultra. Go ultra. Set up.
Here's Tua. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Okay, right? Shot, 17. Ready.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards.
Let's go now.
To the 42. Here comes a big one now in over. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Decision to be made on 4th and just a few inches in overtime. What do you do?
I know you've got to weigh it out as a head coach, because if you don't get it, you've turned it over in a great spot for the opposition to go down and win the game. But 4th and inches, I think what most teams do is they say, if we can't get inches, we don't deserve to win anyway.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down.
Here we go.
41.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Garabay's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Bills offense ready to go for their next drive. It's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend their time, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, I'm taking the defense's perspective.
Oh, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defense, going forward.
So for the Cowboys, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.